Alrighty, and we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Benny the Booth Podcast. Just gonna get everything set up and we'll be ready to go. Hope everyone's day's going well, week's going well, weekend going well. Talk about March Madness, talk about a whole bunch of things tonight. And something cool I have in the description. Pull up, forgot to post on TikTok that I'm up with this week's episode. What's up, TikTok? I'm live with this week's episode of Benny the Booth Podcast. I've got a Japan Series Game 2 recap. We've got March Madness recap up until this point, and an update on how my bracket's going, which not going well. We've got the daily games and a few other things. Come check it out. Link is always in bio. See you there. What's up, TikTok? Just gonna put it also my status, and then we'll be ready to go. I'll keep it off the bracket for now. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Benny in the Booth Podcast. Thank you all so much for the support to this point and very much appreciate it. Episode 165. So if you have checked out the description on this week's episode, you might notice that there's an odd link that isn't usually there. So, long story short, I'm in baseball club with Landers once again. And tomorrow, for the first time in the 4 years that this club has existed, we're playing an actual game against Monroe Junior Varsity. And the link is basically if you want to watch the game live. I'm not a player, I'm an assistant coach, so I can't guarantee I'm gonna be in that stream. There's a chance. I don't know how it's gonna work out tomorrow. I also don't know. I assume it's gonna play tomorrow. Uh, but if you want to check out the game, the link is to the link of the live stream. The game starts 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. Figure it out based on your own time zone. Uh, it's and it. I mean, I'll tell you, it probably could be a blowout. But if you want some sort of entertainment tomorrow, no matter what you're doing, you could go check it out. Link is in bio or in the description. Anyways, let's dive into things. So, Japan series, I'm just gonna get this game out of the way because this game was a dud for the Cubs side of things. Dodgers won 6-3. It was all them all game. Roki dominated his debut besides for for a few walks. And Cubs just got utterly swept by the Dodgers. And opening day is this week on is already this week. We're about to start actual baseball this week for once on Thursday. In 2 days, we get actual baseball. You know what? While we're at it, I'll show what the opening day schedule is going to be. Plus, probably most of the opening day stars have been announced. Oh, Cubs former prospect made opening day roster for Astros. For him. Um, okay, so this is opening day schedule. Uh Obviously for Cubs and Dodgers have already started their season, but for everyone else, it's their opening day. Ignore the Cubs are first. That's just because I have this on my account where it has my favorite team. But the schedule is as follows: Brewers Yankees at 3:05. I also said Wandy Peralta. Oh, yeah, Freddie Peralta against Carlos Rodon. Orioles Blue Jays at 3:07. Zach Eflin against Jose Barrios. Red Sox Rangers at 4:05. Garrett Crochet against Nathan Uvalde. Phillies at Nationals at 4:05. Wheeler against Mackenzie Gore. 4:10 p.m. is Guardians at Royals. Tanner Bybee against Cole Reagans. Mets at Astros at 4:10 p.m. Clay Holmes versus Framber Valdez. Giants at Reds at 4:10 p.m. Logan Webb versus Hunter Green. Braves at Padres at 4:10 p.m. Chris Sale against Michael King. Angels at White Sox at 4:10 p.m. Yusei Kikuchi against Sean Burt. Pirates at Marlins at 4:10 p.m. Paul Skeens against Sandy Alcantara. Twins at Cardinals at 4:15 p.m. Pablo Lopez against Sonny Gray. Tigers at Dodgers at 7:10 p.m. Dodgers having their opening ring ceremony after having won the championship. Snell host starting for the Dodgers against Drake Skubal. A's at Mariners at 10:10 p.m. Luis Severino against Logan Gilbert. And then, of course, Cubs at Diamondbacks at 10:10 p.m. Justin Steele against Zach Gallen. So that's opening day schedule. We're going to actually start to be able to cover actual baseball now, as we are into the start of baseball season starting Thursday. No more after, I mean, even today, it's like no more spring training hawk, no more what ifs, or ands, or buts, or worries. It's like we finally get to start baseball this week, and it's crazy to say. All right, let's go over March Madness with the first two rounds and how my bracket's doing, which FYI, my bracket is not doing so great. So first round, Auburn, Alabama. Auburn won 83-63, or Alabama State, I should say, which I did pick Auburn, so that pick was correct. Creighton beat Louisville 89-75, which I picked that correctly. Number 5, Michigan beat 12 UC San Diego 68-65. I got that pick correct. Texas A&M beat Yale 81-70. I got that pick correct. Ole Miss beat North Carolina 71-64. I got that pick correct. Iowa State beat Lipscomb 82-55. I got that pick correct. And oddly enough, there were some people that were trying to say, "Oh, Lipscomb is going to pull off the upset." Well, they didn't even come close. New Mexico beat Marquette 75-66. I got that pick incorrect, and a big tarnish to my bracket as I had Marquette making it pretty far. Michigan State beat Bryant 87-62, which I picked that game correct. Florida beat Norfolk State 95-69. I got that game correct. UConn beat Oklahoma 67-59. I got that pick correct. Memphis lost to Colorado State 78-70. I got that pick correct. Maryland beat Grand Canyon 81-49. I got that pick correct. Missouri lost to Drake 67-55. I got that pick correct. Texas Tech beat UNC Wilmington 82-72. That pick I got correct. Pick I did not get correct. Arkansas beating Kansas 79-72, and St. John's beating Omaha 83-53, which I got that pick correct. Duke beat Mount St. Mary's 93-49. That I got correct. Incorrect pick, Mississippi State losing to Baylor 75-72. Oregon beating Liberty, I picked correctly 81-52. Ignore that. I'll refresh the I'll just refresh it because there are no games going on at the moment. They're all done for. There we go. That was Oh, here we go. Arizona beat Akron 93-65, which I got correct. BYU, I almost said BCU. BYU beat VCU 80-71. I got that pick correct. Wisconsin beat Montana 85-65. I got that pick correct. St. Mary's beat Vanderbilt 59-56. I got that pick incorrect. Robert Morris lost to Alabama 90-81. I got that pick incorrect. Houston beat SIUE 78-40. I got that pick correct. Gonzaga beat Georgia 89-68. I got that pick correct. McNeese upset Clemson 69-67. I got that pick incorrect. High Point lost to Purdue 75-63. I got that pick incorrect. Illinois beat Xavier 86-73. I got that pick correct. Kentucky beat Troy 76-57. I got that pick correct. UCLA beat Utah State 72-47. I got that pick correct. And Tennessee beat Wofford 77-62. I got that pick correct. So first round, pretty good. And then that's where everything started going downhill. Auburn beat Creighton, not how I had predicted, 82-70. Michigan did beat Texas A&M like I predicted, 91-79. Ole Miss beat Iowa State 91-78, which I did not get correct as I had predicted the opposite event to happen. Michigan State beat New Mexico 71-63, which I did not get correct because I also had Marquette in instead of New Mexico. Florida beat UConn 77-75, which I got correct. Maryland won on a buzzer beater with controversy against Colorado State 72-71. I got that pick correct, though that should have been travel, and that's another conversation. Texas Tech beat Drake 77-64. I got that pick correct. St. John's lost to Arkansas 75-66. I got that pick incorrect. Duke beat Baylor 89-66. I got that pick correct. Oregon lost to Arizona 87-83. That pick I did not get correct. Wisconsin lost to BYU 91-89. I got that pick incorrect. Alabama beat St. Mary's 80-66. I got that pick incorrect because neither of the teams I thought were going to be in that matchup ended up even making that matchup. Houston beat Gonzaga 81-76. I got that pick incorrect. Purdue beat McNeese 76-62. I got that incorrect. Kentucky beat Illinois 84-75. I got that pick correct. And Tennessee beat UCLA 67-58. I got that pick correct. So, the Sweet 16 matchups between March 27th and March 28th. I'll go over what's on what date. So, the March 27th matchups, Florida and Maryland at 7:39 p.m. I'm going to stick with the flick. Since it's set up as the pick I had originally made, I'm sticking with Florida for that pick. Number 3, Texas Tech against number 10, Arkansas at 10:09 p.m. For that one, I'm gonna say Arkansas. We'll see if that ends up being correct. Duke, Arizona at 9:39 p.m. I had Duke in the finale, so I'm gonna stick with that. BYU against Alabama at 7:09 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna say Alabama. Those are for the March 27th games, and then the March 28th games. Auburn, Michigan. I have Michigan winning, so I'm sticking with that. Michigan winning that game. Michigan State against Ole Miss. I'm going to say Ole Miss, though I had neither of those teams in there in my original picks. And then Houston, Purdue, which was not my original prediction for this matchup. I'm going to have Houston. And then Tennessee, Kentucky, which I had that exact matchup in this one at 7:39, 10:09 for the Houston, Purdue, by the way. I'm sticking with their pick of Tennessee. And then Elite 8, we'll see how it plays out from there. But yeah, I'm not doing so well with this bracket this year. And we're just going to move on. Is there anything else before we move on to the daily games? Baseball season's starting soon. We're starting this week. I'm not doing predictions this year because I remember mine did not go so great last year. No, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's dive into daily games. So let's start with the batter up strike zone, 2004 strike zone, mystery cup strike zone. So today's batter up, which is current player batting stance. That looks awfully familiar, but I don't have an idea off the bat. So let's at least try to get details correct. It is a left fielder, but it is not AL West. Is it NL Central? No. Is it NL West? Yes, but not Teo. Okay. And not a Dodger. Is it Rockies? No. Oh, is it Lourdes Gurriel Jr.? There we go. Next up. Pitcher. Oh, I already know who that is off the bat. That's Max Scherzer. I didn't even have to think twice about that one. Now Blue Jay. All right, who's this 2004? Oh, I know who that is. That's new legend in MLB The Show 25, Roger Clemens. Yep, there you go. I feel like some people forget he was honestly on the Astros, even though he made the playoffs twice with them. In the Mystery Cup, I have a. Oh, well, that changed after seeing this, but I still know who this is. This is Jose Quintana. And that's it for that. That was not that hard. Okay, let's switch to immediate grid. So we've got Royals, Angels, plate center field minimum of one game, Giants, Phillies, and Gold Glove. Angels, Giants, immediately Nori Aoki comes to mind. Will Smith comes to mind. Honestly, I'm gonna go Nori Aoki. 3%, I'll take that. Giants and Angels. Who could I go here? Angels and Giants. Um, Tony Watson. 23%, I will take that. Played center field minimum one game. I'm gonna go Angel Pagan. 7%. I was not expecting it to be that high, but okay. Phillies, Royals. I could go Raul Banez. That's an option. Um, hmm, Royals and Phillies. Oh, but is he gonna be high? Because he's current, he's recent. Mm, uh, Player that came to mind, just to let you know, is Whit Merrifield, but I have a feeling he's gonna be pretty high due to recency. Um, you know what? Fudge it. I'll go with Whit. 13%. It's pretty high. It is what it is. Angels and Phillies. Mickey Boniak, Logan I don't know if Ohapi would count. Marsh fits. Carlos Estevez fits. Does. No. K Rod does not fit. Mm. Oh, 0.5%. I will take that. Phillies played center field minimum of one game. Hold on one moment. There we go. Yep. Okay. Um. I wonder if you would have. Just realized it would have been an answer for Giant. Well, there's no Giants, Phillies, anyways. Um. What you? Nope. Yep. I'm gonna go Jason Worth. 2%, I will take that. Gold Glove with the Royals. I'm pretty sure. Well, then again, it's gonna be obvious. No. Um, I'm gonna go Alcides Escobar. 3%, I will take that. Angels Gold Glove. Um, mm, I'm gonna go Darren Erstad. 7%, I will take that. Gold Glove center fielder. I'm pretty sure Dawson won a Gold Glove. Yes, he did. 0.5%, I will take that. Total Raiders scores 36. Top answers for the day. Yeah, well, Merrifield ended up being top answers for the Phillies. Okay, fine. Top answers otherwise, though. Giants Royals 18% is Johnny Cueto. Angels Giants at 26% is Tim Lincecum. Giants Underfield minimum one game at 21% is Willie Mays. Phillies Angels at 18% is Brandon Marsh. Phillies center field minimum one game at 11% is Shane Victorino. Royals Gold Glove at 21% is George Brett. Angels 25% is Gold Glove at 25% is James Simmons, and Gold Glove center field number one game at 15% is Ken Griffey Jr. Now let's switch over to daily walk off. How much time? I still got a good amount of time. I'll do like a few teams and we'll call it a night. So you have 1986 top five in hits, 2001 top five in hits, mainly played catcher and debuted with the Cubs. And the player options: Junior Lake, Shawan Dunston, Ricky Gutierrez, Mark Pryor, Leon Durham, Sammy Sosa, Miguel Montero, Ron Cooper, Marcos Mateo, Jan Gomes, Ryan Sandberg, and Wilson Contreras. Montero, Contreras, and Gomes are going to be the catchers. Pryor's a pitcher, so he's more than likely going to be there. I'm not sure about Mateo. Sandberg, Durham, and honestly, let's see how this goes. Oh, actually, almost fully correct. Just got to swap Dunston and Gutierrez, and now fully correct. So walk off double. I will take that. Any pass puzzles? Ooh, I actually could even do it past. And you know what? Why not? So the full correct answers for the Cubs: 1986 top five in hits, Ryan Sandberg, Leon Durham, Sean Dunston. 2001 top five in hits, Ron Cooper, Ricky Gutierrez, Sammy Sosa. Mainly played catcher Miguel Montero, Wilson Contreras, Jan Gomes. Debut with Cubs: Mark Pryor, Marcus Mateo, and Junior Lake. We'll do 53 as well. 2021 top most hits ranked 1 through 3. 2021 most hits ranked 4 through 6. So top six hitters in most hits in 2021 and 7 through 12 in 20. So all just 2021 hitters. Honestly, because I have no idea where these players are going to go, I'm just going to submit this and just work from there. The player options: Matt Duffy, Ian Happ, David Bodie, Jock Pearson, Jason Hayward, Rafael Ortega, Javier Baez, Chris Bryant, Frank Schwindel, Anthony Rizzo, Wilson Contreras, and Patrick Wisdom. Okay, so that definitely helps. Swap that around. That helped. Swap these around. That really helped. Swap you four around. That gives me that. Swap you around. And fully correct now. So the full correct answers for puzzle for daily walk off number 53 for the Cubs, which I did not do previously. That's why I couldn't do it today. 2021 top three in hits: Wilson Contreras, Ian Happ, Chris Bryant. 4 through 6, Matt Duffy, Javier Baez, Rafael Ortega. 7 through 9, Anthony Rizzo, Patrick Wisdom, Frank Schwindel. And 10 through 12, Jock Peterson, David Bodie, and Jason Hayward. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Um, They officially switched athletics to flat out athletics. Interesting. I guess fair enough. So athletics, Eric Chavez, Johnny Damon, Ryan Dole, Josh Fegley, Terrence Long, Sean Murphy, Nick Swisher, Jose Canseco, Nick Allen, Carney Linsford, Dave Kingman, and Shea Langoliers. Catchers are going to be Sean Murphy, Josh Fegley, and Shea Langoliers. There's no pitchers. Canseco, Chavez, Long, Damon. Oh, Dole's a pitcher. Honestly, let's submit this and see how this goes. And a full walk-off homer. How about that? So the full correct answers for the A's. Jose Canseco, 1986 top 5 in hits. Jose Canseco, Curry, Lansford, Dave Kingman. 2001 top 5 in hits. Eric Chavez, Terrence Long, Johnny Damon. Mainly played catcher Sean Murphy, Josh Bagley, Shane Langoliers. And debuted with the Athletics, Nick Swisher, Ryan Dole, and Nick Allen. I'll do 2 more teams, and then we'll call it a night. Options for the Diamondbacks is Merling Vasquez, Wellington Castillo, Tony Womack, Gabriel Moreno, Chad Tracy, Mark Grace, Luis Gonzalez, Carson Kelly, Steve Finley, Danny Batista, Merrill Kelly, and Jake Barrett. Kelly's definitely going to be a debut, being he's a pitcher. I believe Batista and Barrett are both pitchers. That helps that. Honestly, let's spin this and see how this goes. Almost fully correct. That explains it, though. Swap you for and swap you. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Swap you and then you. And now fully correct. So full correct answers for the Diamondbacks. 2004 top 5 in hits, Danny Bautista, Steve Finley, Chad Tracy. 2001 top 5 in hits, Luis Gonzalez, Tony Womack, Mark Grace. Mainly played catcher, Wellington Castillo, Carson Kelly, Gabriel Moreno. Debut with Diamondbacks, Merrill Kelly, as Merling Vasquez, and Jake Barrett. I'm going to do the Braves, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah. Okay. So players for the Braves: Dale Murphy, Chipper Jones, Javi Lopez, Bob Warner, William Contreras, Rafael Ramirez, Travis d'Arnaud, Sean Murphy, Horacio Ramirez, Andrew Jones, Bryce Elder, Alex Wood. So Wood, Elder, and Rafael Ramirez, I believe, are going to be the debuted. Murphy, d'Arnaud, and Contreras are going to be the catchers. Let's see how this goes. Almost fully correct, except Rafael and Horacio swap, and now fully correct. So the full correct answers for the Braves: 1986 top 5 in hits, Dale Murphy, Bob Horner, Rafael Ramirez. 2001 top 5 in hits, Chipper Jones, Javi Lopez, Andrew Jones. Mainly played catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, Sean Murphy, William Contreras. And then debut with the Braves: Alex Wood, Bryce Elder, and Horacio Ramirez. And that's all for this week's episode of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you're new to YouTube, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a notification button to notify when I go live and or post a video. If you're new in audio, follow the podcast review and notification button notify when I post on there. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you want to check out tomorrow's game for Turner University, the link is in the description. If you want to check it out for fun, great. If not, no worries. Up to you. I ain't going to control you. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will see you next week's episode 166. Bye-bye.